Listen to this. Hello people, this is Moscarblog and today I have this beautiful BMW i7 60 with me. This is a 2023 model and it looks so good in this frozen color. Just look at it with the M Sport Pro Pack and the black details here, the black grille. It just looks so amazing, this car. It's so big, so large. This car has 544 horsepower on overboost or sport mode. In the normal mode you have 480 horsepower, which is still really good for daily driving. This car just looks so amazing. Just look at these optional crystal lights we have here. They are around 2,000 euros optional. We also have the automatic doors in this beautiful car. And just look how mean it looks. People are debating about its looks, but I think it just looks, it's such a statement, this car. With these headlights now, we have like two headlights, the crystal at the top and the daytime running light like below them. And this is now also coming to the Rolls-Royce Spectre. So I think this looks really good and really special. So let's start off at the front. So starting off at this mean looking front of the BMW i7. This car looks just like the normal 7 Series. BMW didn't make any difference. Similar to the i4 M50, which also looks like a normal 4 Series Grand Coupe. I really like that. So starting off at the front, the crystal lights I talked about. Just look at them. They look so good, so amazing. This grille right here with the sensors integrated to it for your lane keeping assist and stuff. And the camera also at the front. And then we go to the other headlight and it's also with this beautiful crystal effect. Just look at it. I can't get over the looks. Also this hood looks so good with the like at the BMW badge. You can see like these hood vents, these linings going through here and ending in the badge. And then starting off with the grille here. This looks really good. This car has an estimated range WLTP of 580 to 625 kilometers. Which should be really good, but I currently have around 60% of battery and the car is telling me something like 260 kilometers. But outside, as you can see, it's really cold. It's snowy out here. And yeah, so that's still a really good, really good range for a car, for an electric car. M Sport Brake in blue. Beautiful winter tires, actually. Like these are the winter rims. Look at them, they look super cool. Actually, they look really good. The M badge here at the side. These super good looking mirrors, also finished in these frozen paint, looking so good. And at the side, we have sensors. As you can see, these little black dots here and here. Why? Because this door is automatic, so it doesn't hit anything. So if I press open and I stand here, if I would have opened it without me standing there, it would have been open all the way. Let's do that right now. Now I will now press the button and go back and you will see the door will open completely all the way. And then you can step inside of this beautiful BMW i7. But the inside is later in this video. Let's now cover up the side. So moving on to the side of the BMW i7, we have this beautiful shape here with a lot of edges. Look at it, it's shaped really good looking. It kind of looks like a Rolls-Royce Phantom. It doesn't have the same platform, but it looks really similar. We have the beautiful automatic doors here, which you can also open manually when you put your hand inside here. There's a button, you can open it manually. We have the sensors here at the bottom. We have this beautiful pattern here on the windows. So the wheels at the back have an M badge. The ones at the front doesn't have an M badge. This one certainly has an M badge here. You can see it, the little one. And now let's move on to the back and we can already see the same pattern here as in the windows. So that's like a really nice design feature. So now let's get onto the back of this car and then jump inside. So at the back of the i7 we have this beautiful spoiler lip, this i7 badge which has holes in it, like there is the paint under that eye. These super cool looking lights. It's not the light bar anymore like in the old model, which technically is the newer variant. Like a light bar is the trend right now and BMW chose to remove the light bar. This is the back of the car. We have this nice looking diffuser, obviously electric, so there's no exhaust. You open the trunk with this button here. And then you can see that even the trunk is luxurious. Like this is a luxurious fur in here. It's not like a normal trunk, which is really amazing. Cable here for charging. And now let's close the trunk, jump inside and then take it for a drive. So people, let's take a step at the back right seat. The most beautiful looking seat in this car. Automatic door, step back so it opens. And then we are greeted by this full leather brown interior. the screen here, and we of course we have the cinematic screen, but I will show you that in a second. Let's jump inside. I will close the door with this button here, and now the door is closing. So people, inside this beautiful BMW i7 at the back, I have a lot of space here at the back. It's so comfortable, so roomy. I have this screen here, and with that screen I can control basically everything in this car. Just look, we swipe up in here, and now we have access to the applications. For example, the My Modes. And with that we can change the modes of the car, expressive, and now also like the blinds will go up and stuff like that. For example, if I put it in the theater mode, this will get us the screen. We have the digital art mode. Now this roof here, the roof panel will change to purple. You would see that if it's dark, the roof panel would be purple. I will now press the button to get out the theater screen. Let's go. Now the theater screen is coming up, as you can see. Completely beautiful. Look at this animation. This is the BMW theater screen. It looks so good. We can control the theater screen via touch, and we can control it through here. We can tilt it. We can remote control it from here, which is, yeah, this one here. We can remote control it. We can change the position of it. Now the screen is to here. I can move it to the middle. Look, the Fire TV one. And now to the left, which is so cool. I can also change how it looks, how far it is, like how big the screen is. If I want to fill up the whole screen, it looks so good, this theater screen. This car is so futuristic. Also, we can control like the sunshades here. We can control them. Look, for example, this. Let's close every single one of them. Let's press close here. Oh, they are already closed. Now I'm opening them. As you can see, they are opening up now, which looks really good. And yeah, we have like multiple beautiful functions in here. We can also set the ambient lighting. We can change the color of it. We can change how high it is, like the lighting, how strong it is. We have a wireless charging port here. We have a lot more storage space here with 2 USB-C ports. This super comfortable pillow, it's so good. And the Bowers & Wilkins 4D here. So let's now jump to the front, talk to you about the infotainment system, and then take it for a drive. So people, inside the BMW i7 at the front, the Bowers & Wilkins 4D system, these beautiful crystal controls here, the button for the massaging seat. It looks so good, it's so futuristic. Just look at it, I'm now getting massaged. Everything here is touch, so we change the modes through the My Modes button. We go into the relaxed mode, and then everything here dims up and stuff. We put it into the expressive mode, and this is our crystal iDrive control, so we don't have to always use the touch. We can also control it like this. So, and now if we turn the car on, we have this gauge cluster here. We can change that. Change the gauge cluster with this setting button here, and now we can change the content showing up, for example. Look, now I have this and the AR, which is really good. If you are using the navigation system, it will show you where you have to go, so you can look there and it will show you where you have to turn, which is a really amazing feature. We have this also for the navigation, and we have like this sporty one here with the G-force and stuff, which is really cool. Your music that's playing, and we can also change the head-up display, which is showing up here. I hope you can see it. And we have this sporty view, which BMW said is like a fighter jet, and it looks like a fighter jet as well. So you keep the sporty view. This is how you control your climate control here. Everything is touch, the max button, and if you want to change everything individually, you have to go like this. And I don't know how I feel about this. This is like really techy, and everything is touch here. It's hard to maneuver, especially when you are driving. So yeah, everything now is in the infotainment system. If you go to the button here with the home, now you can change everything here. We can view this, we can go to the personal assistant. Basically everything we know out of the iDrive 8 is maneuverable also through the iDrive here, and of course through touch. we can go to all the apps here. This is a screen for all the apps, which is really cool. You can even watch the Bundesliga. BMW have announced it. You can now watch football in here, in your BMW i7, whilst waiting for it to charge or stuff like that. And you can watch YouTube. But we don't have a SIM card, that's why we can't use YouTube right now. But everything is now through here, and like this app screen, I already told you about this in the iX50 I reviewed. This is the ambient lighting, we can change the color. But right now I can't change it because I'm in the expressive mode and it has a set color through there. Basically everything you know is changeable through here. A beautiful camera system, the 360 degrees, also used in the Rolls Royces. It looks like that there. Listen to that expressive sound. It sounds so good, and when you go to the front, it sounds like a spaceship. Look. It sounds so cool. We have every possible view here you can imagine. Look, now from the side, three-dimensional, it looks so good. And now let's start driving this 544 horsepower beast of a luxury sedan. This is our gear selector, by the way. If you go up with this crystal gear selector, you are in reverse. And if you go down, you go into drive. Of course, we have here a lot of space. We also have USB-C ports in here. And now let's start driving this beautiful thing in the expressive mode. Listen to that sound. It sounds so amazing. If we want to change our recuperation, we also have to do that through here, which is like the other manufacturers have it as a shift pedal, but here you have to like go into the setting of the car. You have to go into the setting of the car and change it in there. Driving selections here, and now you go through here, and then you here, the recuperation. Now it's set to adaptive, so the car will decide itself. You can put high, which is one pedal driving, and middle and low. I will just put it into the middle one right now and start driving. The iconic sounds is on. We can also turn them off, like here. Now you hear nothing. And now let's turn them on again. Let's put the recuperation to low. Well, let's now take a right turn and change this content shown here. Let's put the G-force. Yep. Listen to that sound. Oh my God, this sounds so good. This sounds so amazing, this car. Listen to it. It sounds like you are driving to heaven. And it's so powerful as well. We have a boost button because right now I'm not in the sport mode, so I'm not using all the power. I will put it into the boost button now. We have it for 10 seconds, and then you can give it full power. You can give it all the 544 horsepower this car has. So let's pull now the left pedal, boost mode, as you can see. Wait, I need to just put it. I don't need to pull it, just need to press it. And now we're full power, sports mode, everything. So fast. And now back to the expressive. Isn't that so cool? Look at the sun and this sound. So let's keep on driving. Listen to this. It sounds like driving to heaven, honestly. Let's put it now into the digital art, which is basically a piece of art the Zhao Fei artist made, and BMW used it in this i7. And it also has a separate sound, which sounds so good. Let's put it back into the expressive. Or no, let's try now the efficient one. Efficient is basically no sound, completely comfortable, all the gimmicks off. This is the efficient mode. And the sport one has a really aggressive tone to it, and you have all the power here and a separate gauge cluster. Listen to that, it sounds so mean. Oh, this car sounds really good. Honestly, the sound is really good. So now let's take a right turn, ladies and gentlemen, and see how this thing performs on the open streets. And like that, you are just at the speed limit, just like that. It's so fast, so cool, so amazing. The BMW i7, it's so comfortable as well. It feels so luxurious. It's unbelievable how this car feels. It gives you such an amazing feeling. This car is getting a lot of stares by people. Some people saw us driving by and they are looking really heavily onto this car because they never saw something designed like that. It looks just so unique, so beautiful, so good. I really love it. Are you listening to that sound? The drive to heaven, the car steers really good. It's actually pretty agile. So people driving it on a curvy road like this, I know this is not a sports car, but obviously some people will drive it. This car is to get driven in, but if you're driving it, you are having a really good time as well. The car is agile, the car steers, the car is super comfortable. I just love this car and how it feels. Honestly, it's super cool, super good, super luxurious. I think this is the king of luxury. I think it's better than its competitors, 100%. And this is a benchmark now, honestly. If we are completely honest, this is now like a benchmark in the luxury class. So people, this i7 is just pure luxury. Look at this beautiful scenery here with the snow. The i7 suits it perfectly. It's just such a statement. I was parked here for a couple of minutes taking some shots for my Instagram. You can follow me there, Instagram Moscarblog, same name like here. And all the people passing by were looking at the car. It looks it's so stunning looking. And now listen to this expressive sound. It suits this car so well. It's like a drive to heaven. Oh, a bird nearly flew into us. Let's put it into the sport. And feel all the power of it. 0 to 100 is 4.7 seconds, which is fast enough for a car like this. Top speed is 240 kilometers per hour. And I can't wait to show you how this car looks in the night. The night drive will be so amazing of this car. This car is just, it makes me speechless. Just look at it. Look how it looks here. It's so comfortable, so roomy, so spacious in the back. You can glide for hours. This car is the perfect long journey car. And especially with the range, it should be really good with this range. You also have fast charging in here. So if you find a fast charger, you can load it up really quick and continue your drive. Look how agile it is actually. And these really dump roads right now. Look at it. Look how agile it is. You can drive it sporty. Despite it weighing 2.7 tons, you can actually push it a little bit. It's so good, this car. I think it's the king of its class, honestly. And I've reviewed the S-Class already, the S580e. This has like Maybach level to it. It's so fast as well. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh! This car is so fast, and it's also good on the brakes, honestly. Because it has the M Sport brakes. These are steel brakes, no carbon ceramics, but it's still so good on the brakes, this car. Outside it's minus 4.5 degrees Celsius. This is so cold, but the battery is staying stable. We are not losing drastically the battery. The battery is staying stable, and that's really nice, despite these being like the worst conditions for an electric car out there. These cold temperatures, this icy weather. Let's do a quick launch control here, up to that front, and then I will brake. Launch control active. It's so fast! And that's 60 kilometers per hour, just like that. Wow, this car drives so well. And you feel the rear wheel steering. This car you can just steer like this, it doesn't care. It feels so small. Yeah, people, I hope you enjoyed this car as much as I do. If you do enjoy this car, I would be really happy if you could give it a like. For this review, I will end it now, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I will see you in the next one.